ஆனந்தம் ஆனந்தம் ஆனந்தமே ஆனந்தம் ஆனந்தம் ஆனந்தமே அன்னையை வணங்கிட ஆனந்தமே ஆனந்தம் ஆனந்தம் ஆனந்தமே அன்னையை வணங்கிட ஆனந்தமே ஆனந்தம் ஆனந்தம் ஆனந்தமே அன்னையை வணங்கிட ஆனந்தமே மூலாதாரத்தில் ஆனந்தமே மூலாதாரத்தில் ஆனந்தமே கணேச அருளால் ஆனந்தமே மூலாதாரத்தில் ஆனந்தமே கணேச அருளால் ஆனந்தமே ஆனந்தம் ஆனந்தம் ஆனந்தமே அன்னையை வணங்கிட ஆனந்தமே ஆரிதழ் கமலத்தில் ஆனந்தமே ஆரிதழ் கமலத்தில் ஆனந்தமே ஞானம் மலர ஆனந்தமே ஆரிதழ் கமலத்தில் ஆனந்தமே ஞானம் மலர ஆனந்தமே ஆனந்தம் ஆனந்தம் ஆனந்தமே ஆனந்தம் ஆனந்தம் ஆனந்தமே அன்னை வணங்கிட ஆனந்தமே ஆனந்தம் ஆனந்தம் ஆனந்தமே அன்னை வணங்கிட ஆனந்தமே
ஜெய் ஸ்ரீ மாதாஜி. எல்லோருக்கும் வணக்கம். நம்ம எல்லோரும் மிகவும் பணிவோட ஸ்ரீ மாதாஜியை நமஸ்காரம் பண்ணி மெதுவாக குண்டலினி உயர்த்தி பந்தன் போட்டுக்கொள்வோம். ஜெய் ஸ்ரீ மாதாஜி. ஒரு குழந்தை நிலையில் பிரசன்ன சித்தத்தோடு ஸ்ரீ மாதாஜியை பார்ப்போம். மிகவும் அன்போடு ஸ்ரீ மாதாஜியை நம்முடைய ஹிருதயத்தில் அழைப்போம். வலது கை ஹிருதயத்தில் வைத்து ஸ்ரீ மாதாஜி, தங்களுடைய அன்பும் கருணையால் எங்களுடைய ஹிருதயத்தை தூய்மைப்படுத்துங்கள் தாயே. ஸ்ரீ மாதாஜி, ஹிருதய நிவாசினி, சாட்சி ஸ்வரூபிணியாக எங்களுடைய ஹிருதயத்துக்குள் வாருங்கள். ஹிருதய கமலத்தில் அமருங்கள். எங்களுடைய மனமார்ந்த வணக்கத்தை ஏற்றுக்கொள்ளுங்கள் தாயே. ஸ்ரீ மாதாஜி, தாங்களே எங்களுடைய மாதா பிதா குரு தெய்வம். எங்களுடைய சிந்தனை, பேச்சு, செயல் தாங்களிடம் முழுமையாக சமர்ப்பிக்கிறோம். ஸ்ரீ மாதாஜி, தயவு செய்து இன்றைய தியானத்துக்கு அனுமதி தந்து வழி நடத்துங்கள் தாயே. எங்களுக்குள் உள்ள அறியாமையும் அசுத்த வித்யையும் முழுமையாக நீக்கி நிர்மல் வித்யாவோட நிர்மல ஞானம், ஆத்ம ஞானம், ஆத்மானுபவத்தை தந்தருளுங்கள். மெதுவாக வலது கை மடக்கி கொண்டு வருவோம். கண்களை மூடி கவனம் நம்மளுக்குள் ஒவ்வொரு பிரார்த்தனைக்கும் அப்புறம் நம்மளுடைய நிலை மாறும். கவனம் இரண்டு உள்ளங்கையும் சஹஸ்ராரத்தில் வைத்து நம்மளுடைய இன்றைய நிலையை கவனிப்போம். வலது கை சஹஸ்ராரத்துக்கு கொஞ்சம் மேல வைத்து பார்க்கலாம். தெய்வீக இணைப்பை கிடைச்சிருக்கான்னு கவனிப்போம். நுண்ணுதல்கள் உணர்வுமான்னு கவனிப்போம். மெதுவாக வலது கை மடக்கி கொண்டு வரலாம். கவனம் சஹஸ்ராரத்தில் மீது வைத்து 3 மகாமந்திரத்தை கூறுவோம். ஓம் त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुंडलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीकल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीकल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रारस्वामिनी मोक्षप्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। गणेश मंत्रम्। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीगणेश साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। மெதுவாக இரண்டு உள்ளங்கையும் பூமி தாய் மீது வைப்போம். மனதார கூறுவோம், ஸ்ரீ பூமி மாதா, நாங்கள் தெரிந்தோ தெரியாமலோ செய்த எல்லா தவறுகளையும் மன்னித்து அருளுங்கள் தாயே. ஸ்ரீ பூமி மாதா, கருணாமயி, தயவு செய்து எங்களுடைய சக்கரங்களும் நாடிகளையும் பாதிக்கிற எல்லா விதமான எதிர்மறைகளையும் தங்களுடைய பூமி தத்துவத்துக்குள் இழுத்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள். எங்களை முழுமையாக சுத்திகரித்து தூய்மை அடைய செய்யுங்கள் தாயே. எங்களுக்கு பொறுமையும் சகிப்புத்தன்மையும் தந்தருளுங்கள். அமைதியாக தூய்மை அடைய காத்திருப்போம். ஸ்ரீ ஆதி பூமி மாதா மந்திரத்தை கூறுவோம். ஓம் त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री आदि भूमि माता साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। மெதுவாக இரண்டு உள்ளங்கையும் ஆகாயத்தை நோக்கி வைப்போம். கண்கள் மூடி கழுத்தும் மேல் நோக்கி வைத்துக் கொள்வோம். மனதார கூறுவோம், हे आकाश देवता, தயவு செய்து எங்களுடைய சக்கரங்களும் நாடிகளையும் பாதிக்கிற எல்லா விதமான எதிர்மறைகளையும் தாங்களுக்குள் இழுத்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள். எங்களுக்குள் உள்ள அதிகப்படியான உஷ்ணத்தையும் தாங்களுடைய வாயு தத்துவத் வழியாக நீக்கிவிடுங்கள் தாயே. எங்களை முழுமையாக சுத்திகரித்து தூய்மையடைய செய்யுங்கள். ஸ்ரீ ஆகாஷ தேவதா சாட்சாத் மந்திரத்தை கூறுவோம். ஓம் त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री आकाशदेवता साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः. இரண்டு உள்ளங்கையில் என்ன உணரும்னு கவனிப்போம். விரல்களோட நுனிகளிலும் என்ன உணரும்னு கவனிப்போம். தூய்மையடைவோம். மெதுவாக இரண்டு கைகளும் அடுக்கி கொண்டு வருவோம். நல்லா நேரா உட்கார்ந்து கவனம் சுஷும்னா நாடி. ஸ்ரீ மாதாஜி, தயவு செய்து எங்களுக்கு சமநிலையை தந்தருளுங்கள். எங்களுடைய கவனம் கடந்த காலத்திலேயோ பிற்காலத்தையோ இல்லாமல் நிகழ்காலத்தில் நிலைநிறுத்துங்கள் தாயே. எங்களுடைய சுஷும்னா நாடியை பாதிக்கிற எல்லா விதமான எதிர்மறைகளையும் தங்களுடைய பஞ்ச மகாபூத தத்துவத் வழியாக முழுமையாக நீக்கிவிடுங்கள். எங்களுடைய சுஷும்னா நாடியை தூய்மையாக தடையில்லாமல் வைத்திருங்கள் தாயே. குண்டலினி மாதாவை சகசிராரத்தை அடைய தூய தடையில்லாத பாதையை அமைத்து கொடுங்கள். இறை சக்தியை உள்வாங்கிக்க எங்களை ஒரு சிறந்த பாத்திரமா ஆக்கிவிடுங்கள் தாயே. எங்களை தூய்மைப்படுத்துங்கள். சமநிலையை தந்தருளுங்கள். தியான நிலையை தந்தருளுங்கள். श्री पंचमहाभूत स्वामिनी साक्षात् ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री पंचमहाभूत स्वामिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माता जी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः. மெதுவாக நம்முடைய கவனம் மூலாதார சக்கரத்துக்கு கொண்டு வருவோம். ஸ்ரீ மாதாஜி, தாங்களே சாக்ஷாத் ஸ்ரீ கணேஷா ஸ்ரீ கார்த்திகேயாவாக எங்களுடைய மூலாதார சக்கரத்தில் அமர்ந்திருக்கிறீர்கள். தயவு செய்து ஸ்ரீ கணேஷா ஸ்ரீ கார்த்திகேயாவோட எல்லா குணங்களும் சக்திகளையும் எங்களுக்கு தந்தருளுங்கள் தாயே. மெதுவாக நம்முடைய கவனம் மூலாதாரத்துக்கு கொண்டு வருவோம். ஸ்ரீ குண்டலினி கௌரி மாதா மந்திரத்தை கூறுவோம். ஓம் त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कुंडलिनी गौरी माता साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माता जी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः. மெதுவாக கவனம் சுவாதிஷ்டான சக்கரத்துக்கு கொண்டு வருவோம். ஸ்ரீ மாதாஜி, தாங்களே சாக்ஷாத் ஸ்ரீ நிர்மல் வித்யா நிர்மல் சித்தா ஸ்ரீ பிரம்மதேவ சரஸ்வதியாக எங்களுடைய சுவாதிஷ்டான சக்கரத்தில் அமர்ந்திருக்கிறீர்கள். தயவு செய்து எங்களுடைய சுவாதிஷ்டான சக்கரத்தை தூய்மைப்படுத்தி எங்களுக்குள் சுத்த இச்சா, தூய ஞானம், தூய கவனம், தூய படைப்பாற்றல் சக்தி, கலை ஞானம், மேதா சக்தியை தந்தருளுங்கள் தாயே. நம்முடைய வலது கை இடது சுவாதிஷ்டான சக்கரத்தில் வைப்போம். ஸ்ரீ நிர்மல் வித்யா மந்திரத்தை கூறுவோம். 3 தடவை ஸ்ரீ நிர்மல் வித்யா சாக்ஷாத் மந்திரத்தை கூறுவோம். ஓம் त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री निर्मल विद्या साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माता जी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः. ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री निर्मल विद्या साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माता जी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः. ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीनिर्मलविद्या साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्रीनिर्मला देवी नमो नमः. அமைதியாக தூய்மையடைய காத்திருப்போம். மெதுவாக வலது கை மடிக்கி கொண்டு வரலாம். இடது கை வலது சுவாதிஷ்டான சக்கரம். ஸ்ரீ நிர்மல சித்தா மந்திரத்தை கூறுவோம் 3 தடவை. ஓம் त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री निर्मल चित्ता साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः. ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीनिर्मलचित्ता साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्रीनिर्मला देवी नमो नमः. ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीनिर्मलचित्ता साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्रीनिर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः. அமைதியாக தூய்மையடைய காத்திருப்போம். மெதுவாக இடது கை மடிக்கி கொண்டு வரலாம். வலது கை நடு சுவாதிஷ்டான சக்கரம். श्री गणेश अथर्वशीर्षे कुर्वम्. ॐ नमस्ते गणपतये त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं तत्त्वमसि त्वमेव केवलं कर्तासि त्वमेव केवलं धर्तासि त्वमेव केवलं हर्तासि त्वमेव सर्वं खल्विदं ब्रह्मासि त्वं साक्षादात्मासि नित्यं हृदं वच्मि सत्यं वच्मि अवत्वं मामवक्तारम् अवश्रोतारम् अवदातारम् अवधातारम् अवानुचानमवशिष्यम् अवपश्चातात अवपुरस्तात् अव उत्तरातात अवदक्षिणातात अवचोद्ध्वातात अवाधरातात सर्वतो मां पाहि पाहि समन्तात्. त्वं वाङ्मयस्त्वं चिन्मयः त्वम् आनन्दमयस्त्वं ब्रह्ममयः त्वं सच्चिदानन्दाद्वितीयोऽसि त्वं प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वं ज्ञानमयो विज्ञानमयोऽसि सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तो जायते सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तसिष्ठति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि लयमिष्यति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि प्रत्येति त्वं भूमिरापो नलो निलो नभः त्वं चत्वारि वाक्पदानि त्वं गुणत्रयातीतः त्वं देहत्रयातीतः त्वं कालत्रयातीतः त्वं मूलाधारस्थितोऽसि नित्यं त्वं शक्तित्रयात्मकः त्वां योगिनो ध्यायन्ति नित्यं त्वं ब्रह्मास्त्वं विष्णुस्त्वं रुद्रस्त्वम् इन्द्रस्त्वम् अग्निस्त्वं वायुस्त्वं सूर्यस्त्वं चन्द्रमास्त्वं ब्रह्मभूर्भुवस्वरों गणादिं पूर्वमुच्चार्य वर्णादिं तदनन्तरम् अनुस्वार परतरः अर्धेन्दुलसितं तारेण ऋद्धम् एतत्तव मनुस्वरूपं गकार पूर्वरूपम् अकारो मध्यमरूपम् अनुस्वार शान्त्यरूपम् बिन्दुरुत्तररूपम् नाद सन्धानं संहिता सन्धिः सैषा गणेशविद्या गणकऋषिः निःश्रुतगायत्री छन्दः गणपतिर्देवता ॐ गं गणपतये नमः एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ति प्रचोदयात् एकदन्तं चतुर्हस्तं पाशमङ्कुशधारिणं हृदं च वरदं हस्तैर्बिभ्राणं मूषकध्वजम् रक्तं लम्बोदरं शूर्पकर्णकं रक्तवाससं रक्तगन्धानुलिप्ताङ्गं रक्तपुष्पैर्सुपूजितं भक्तानुकम्पिनं देवं जगत्कारणमच्युतम् आविर्भूतं च सृष्टयाद्धौ प्रकृते पुरुषात् परम् ध्यायति यो नित्यं स योगी योगिनां वरः नमो रात्रपतये नमो गणपतये नमः प्रमथपतये नमस्ते अस्तु लम्बोदराय एकदन्ताय विघ्ननाशिने शिवसुताय श्रीवरदमूर्तये नमो नमः साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः மெதுவாக வலது கை மடக்கி கொண்டு வருவோம் நம்முடைய தூய கவனத்தை ஒவ்வொரு சக்கரங்களையும் கடந்து நம்முடைய ஆக்யா சக்கரத்துக்கு கொண்டு வருவோம் வலது கை முன்னெற்றியில் வைத்து ஸ்ரீ மாதாஜி நாங்கள் ஏதும் செய்வதில்லை தாங்கள் தான் எல்லாவற்றையும் செய்கிறீர்கள் எங்களுக்குள்ள அகங்காரம் மமகாரத்தை முழுமையாக நீக்கிவிடுங்கள் கர்த்தா பாவத்தை நீக்கிவிடுங்கள் மன்னிக்கும் சுபாவத்தை தந்தருளுங்கள் தங்கள் அருளால் நாங்கள் எல்லோரையும் மன்னிக்கின்றோம் எங்களையும் மன்னிக்கின்றோம் மெதுவாக வலது கை மடக்கி கொண்டு வருவோம் கவனம் சஹஸ்ராரம் श्री माता जी। सहस्रार स्वामिनी, ब्रह्म स्वरूपिणी, ஆனந்ததாயினி, தயவு செய்து எங்களுடைய சகசிராரத்துக்குள் வாருங்கள். எங்களுக்கு நிர்விச்சார நிலையை தந்தருளுங்கள் தாயே. தாங்களே சாக்ஷாத் ஸ்ரீ நிர்விச்சாரிதா. தயவு செய்து எங்களுக்கு நிர்விச்சார ஆனந்த நிலையை தந்தருளுங்கள். தங்களுடைய அன்பை உணர செய்யுங்கள். முழு கவனம் சகசாரத்தில் வைத்து சில நிமிடம் தெய்வீக அன்னையோட அன்பை உள்வாங்கிப்போம். ஜெய் ஸ்ரீ மாதாஜி. கண்களை திறந்து ஸ்ரீ மாதாஜியோட சொற்பொழிவை கேட்போம், உள்வாங்கிப்போம்.
It doesn't mean lethargy. Lethargy is against relaxation. A person who is relaxed cannot become lethargic. Relaxed means a person who is alert and calm. These two things for human beings is an impossibility. Because if they are alert, then they are not calm. If they are unhappy, sad, then they think they are very, very calm. So this is one of the things one has to remember, that you have to witness yourself all the time. Not to condemn yourself, but witness. Now I said the word witness means detached. Now what happens with this? When you start condemning yourself, you miss every good point. For example, you have some experience of a certain height being achieved, right? At that point, you should catch hold of it. Hold on to it. Keep to it, but don't forget that you may go back. No. And then wait for another higher moment to come. Hold on to it. That's how you climb Himalayas. But not that, oh ma, now it's all right, but what will happen next? Then you are gone down. Because you have to face yourself in a way knowing what are your powers. You are a spirit now. You are no more an ordinary human being. So you have no business to condemn yourself or to degrade yourself or in any way to feel unhappy. No way. Past is past. What happened a moment before is finished. Now I am going to rise. Now I am going to rise. So a person who has a Sahaj culture is not only spontaneous but is inspired, is an inspired personality. A person who is of that kind, an inspired visionary, then other people get impressed by such a person that, see, there is a man who is inspired, who talks in an inspired way, in a way that is something very different from others. Something new, he says. New that is nourishing. Such a personality, like the other day, you see, we heard the lectures of so many people, and when the New Zealand Prime Minister was coming, CP said, now let's go back because we'll have a little tea or something. I said, no, you listen to this man, he's a realized soul. He said, really? I said, yes, you listen to him. First everybody was thinking New Zealand, such a little tidbit of a country. What is he going to speak? You see, they were moving about. Within 2 minutes he captured everybody's attention. You see, he's bubbling with her. So beautifully, and he spoke all the points so much different and so much new and so much better. CP was amazed. He said, how do you know? I said, I know, because when I was in New Zealand, I told them he's a realized soul. And our Prime Minister is also realized soul. You'll be surprised after our Prime Minister finished his lecture and all that, after 2-3 lectures he was to go. Then he turned round and went to this Australian Prime Minister, only him, went and congratulated me, and said something very close to him. And the fellow again, as he flew up into joy. We saw all that. And then he came away. Why? Because one realized soul understands another realized soul, and everybody was amazed. Why did he turn to this man alone and went and congratulated him? So, such a large country like India, represented by our Prime Minister, goes down all the way to a little country like New Zealand, which is nothing compared to India, and congratulates. And that's a developed country, this is a developing country. It's something people did not understand. And the whole
ஜெயஷ் மாதாஜி, கொஞ்ச நேரம் தியானத்தில் இருப்போம், திருப்பி வர வரைக்கும்.
yogis all the time. And I test them. I sometimes say, all right, I don't think this fellow is very good and all that. But when the other person turns round and shows compassion and says, no, mother, I think it will work out, then I like it. I like that. Or else sometimes I say, all right, let them go away. There should be no more food for them. It's all right. No, mother, we've made food for them. So the culture of Sahaj is to give and give and give and never ask for a reward. Never thinks what I have to get. After all, you have got the highest that anybody could get. They said the 3 heights a human being can achieve in spirituality, which you all got in no time. It's called as Salokya, Samipya, Sannidhya. Salokya is that you should be able to see God. That you got? Samipya is the closeness with God. Sannidhya is the togetherness. You have got all these 3. In one incarnation you got it. When gods incarnated before, nobody knew that they were gods. So even they got it, they never knew. Very few people knew about it. But even when Christ said he was the Son of God, how many believed him? They crucified him because they were not realized souls. But by giving you realization, I have given you that capacity to get all these 3 blessings at one shot. I speak your language, I speak your style, I live with your style, and you understand me. There is no problem. But with other gods, imagine if I were Mahakali today, what would have happened to you? You would be all upside down there hanging, seeing me from the other way round.
You'd be hanging around your neck, Mother.
I don't know what would have happened. Or any one of them. So the 3 blessings that a saint is promised, you've got all of them. But because you've got them, you don't understand. You take it for granted. There's no Shraddha. With this experience, there should be tremendous faith. Faith is a thing that resides between me and you, in between. We can say the ocean of joy that is in between. Whatever I emit to you is that Shraddha. And when you are drenched into it, the joy of that Shraddha makes everything so sahaj. But for that, you must open your hearts. A Sahaj Yogi who is secretive, who is insular, who is jealous, who separates himself from others, is no good. Open your heart, give away your things, doesn't matter. Matter has only one value, that it can communicate your Sahaj culture. Little things. See, I see something that you have got beautiful, and in my Mahamaya, acting on myself, I say, oh, that's very beautiful. And then they say, Mother, you gave us this. Sorry. And then I feel very ashamed of myself that this is not Sahaj culture, you see. But the joy is so much that I can't help it. Sometimes I say, oh, it's so beautiful this one. You gave us, Mother. And the whole report and the whole feeling, I'm feeling a little shy about it and all that, is so beautiful, so dramatic. So dramatic it is, so poetic. Only at that point I feel ashamed of myself. Of course, to be a human being, you should be ashamed of yourself sometimes. Otherwise, the drama is not complete. So the whole thing is so beautiful and so joyous. But that gentleness towards others and yourself should be there. Now, if you become unhappy and serious, you are very unkind to yourself and to others. Anybody who is a serious person, sits with a serious face, know that he is not a Sahaj at all. They should be bubbling with laughter, joy all the time. I cannot be serious for more than, I think, 5 seconds perhaps. I don't know. I try, because lecture should be serious to go into the hearts of the people. But does not. And you can see that even when I am getting angry, my eyes betray me. There's a twinkle of laughter in the eyes. That's how a person should be. And don't worry what others have to say. You see, the culture where people are just glum like this is the same as the people where they are frivolous. Now, as we can say, American culture is to be frivolous, stupid. You see, I won't be surprised supposing your Prime Minister tomorrow starts wearing a sari just to amuse you. Anything is possible with them, just to amuse you, see, for cheap popularity. Anything frivolous, stupid they will do. But supposing, you see, it is, say, an English old conservative personality, then a lady might wear a very official dress with the lines and this and that, and like a man she might become very serious, like that. Develop a very serious face. But both things are nonsensical, has no meaning. You have to be natural, and natural everything is always bubbling with you. And a message, and a message. These flowers are the message of my coming, writ large on them. So a person who is a Sahaj culture man should emit that message to others. People should see, oh, this is the man, he is the Sahaja fellow. You can see that clearly. There's no seriousness, there's no unhappiness, nothing. Supposing I've said something that might be upsetting you, forget it. If you cannot forget that, then you have not listened to me. But forget doesn't mean that you do not act upon it. Acting upon it means that you face yourself and see for yourself how you have ascended and how far you have to go, not how you will fall down. So it is all the time acting on both sides, as I am telling you in my lecture, that on one side you see to yourself as a relationship with me and relationship with others. For a Sahajogi, it should not matter whether you are in a palace or on the street. The first encounter with the first Sahajogis, we have only one surviving now here sitting down. They couldn't bear, for them it was difficult to be in the beautiful atmosphere of India. The reason is they were analyzing. There are no good bathrooms, no showers. But you have the whole sky. You have all the mountains. You have all the trees. You have got all the waters flowing. But you want to have a little shower in which you can't even move. Just an idea. Just an idea of comfort. You have no comforts, if you ask me, compared to what we have in India. No comforts at all. I mean, ask any Indian girl to come and stay, she will cry. Even I think here, the president has to wash his utensils, perhaps, maybe.
That's right.
What a comfort. There's no division of labor. Now, in our country we have servants, but servants doesn't mean that we treat them anything else. They eat the same food as we eat. They live the same way we live. But they do different type of work because they don't have the same mental capacity to be the president. The president does some other work. You have no comfort of any kind. You take it from me. Food matter, you get everything processed food. Imagine any time you might be developing cancer due to processed food. What is your speciality then? Try to understand. What is the kind of food? It's not fresh. God knows how it is processed, how it is preserved, from where it is coming. Suddenly in London they said that don't eat this kind of food, you see, because it has got something contaminated. So everybody rushes, you see, to the storeroom because we have to store up all these things. You can't get at the right. Oh, it's there, then you start throwing them. It's a mad racing. Because people think that God knows what we are eating today. Is it correct or not? So food-wise, you are zero. Best thing is to live in the villages or in the forests, to get the fresh fruits, wash them in clean flowing water of a river, eat it nicely, and sit down enjoying the sun. The comfort of the spirit is the thing we have lost. And those who seek the comfort of the spirit are Sahajogis, not otherwise. Comfort of the spirit comes in giving. Say I have borrowed some money from you. I won't be comfortable till I have paid you back. Going further with it, supposing you are caught up into something. You have got some problems. I'll somehow or other manage that you will come close to me somewhere and work it out on you, clear you out, finish it. Till then I won't be comforted. Though I'll suffer, I'll have pains, I'll have this. As soon as I came here, left Nabi was like this, going on. Corrected it. I took it upon myself, I sucked it into me. So they are adventurous. Oh, I will not touch, I am catching, he's catching, finished. But now the compassion can only work out if you have that kind of a spirit, otherwise you cannot. It becomes sympathy. For example, there's one person, Mr. A or Miss A or Mrs. A, whatever it is. I mean, I'm talking of a common personality. And that person is catching. I would say in an ashram that person should clear out. But all the ashramites will catch from that person, and that person will never be alright. There's a very nice joke about it. There was a lady, she wanted to reduce herself. So there was a machine like a rolling pin. They said if you rub it, then you will reduce. So she brought, poor thing, she brought the machine. And she started rolling it. She found that the rolling pin became fat. Instead of she reducing. Same thing is in Sahaja. Instead of Sahajogi is correcting the others, they get contaminated. That's why I said don't have anybody in the ashram, because you sympathize. You do not try to correct that person. In a way that you can correct within yourself, suck it within yourself as your mother does. And I do it for thousands and thousands and thousands. You have to do it for one or two, so you are never bothered. And that's how you become strong. Not by shunning them, running away from them, or condemning yourself, or saying that we must save ourselves from the book. No, through adventure. Let's see what happens. Tumar was telling me, nothing catches me, mother. What is it? I said, who will catch you? Those who will catch will be hurt themselves. So, what is it that Bhairava is to be established? Siddha kela pahiye, Bhairava. As you have to establish Sri Ganesha, you have to establish also Bhairava and Hanuman on the right side. If these three deities you establish within yourself, nothing on this earth can catch you. You'll get it for a while. But what I find now, I came to this ashram, everybody's left Nabi caught up. Everybody's left Agya caught up. So then I get the pain. Everyone. I mean, I have put you inside my body. Do you know that? You are part and parcel of my body. You are cells in my body. And when you catch, I also catch. Not catch, but I really get the pain. But I clear it. In the same way, I have given you powers. Every power I have given you. But you have to develop it. And you have to be adventurous. But on the contrary, once we have ashrams, everybody settles down. Oh, now very comfortable, very cheap. very economical. That's the first comfort. It's surprising for a Western person. It is very important that it should be economical. Surprising. Affluent people think more of saving money than the people who are poor. And English are the last word. Save pounds at the cost of others. On the contrary, if you go to India, they'll be very happy, they'll invite you in their house. Whatever they have, they will give it to you. Eat, 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 they'll force you. They'll be very happy to give. But in England, it's very dangerous. You see, sometimes in the ashram, they may not even have food for me. Really? And if you tell them, I know, you know, finished, then what do you say? They already know it. Now what to do? They know it. So with the affluence, miserliness grows and money orientation. In India also I've seen people who get little more money than the rest become very money oriented. Money becomes everything, money becomes the power, money becomes their life. Sahaj Yogi doesn't care for money, just it's the dust of our mother's feet. What is money? What is wealth? And when they do like that, then their money problems are solved. If you have a money problem, know that there's a problem. If you are very particular about money, I am, in a way, because if I have to give somebody, I remember it. But I've seen people who are very anxious to tell me that you have to pay this man so much, that man so much. That's wrong. That's not your lookout. That's very, very wrong. To tell me that you have to pay this man or that man. It's not important. Even if I don't pay, I pay. So in relationship, with me, you are not to tell me that you have to pay so much money to him, this much money should be paid, this is what he owes you. Nothing of the kind. Let the person come and tell me. Why are you telling? That kind of a message, if you give me, you are lost. Or if you come and tell me for somebody else that mother, time is up, we have to go, somebody is hurrying up. If somebody is hurrying me, tell him, don't hurry mother. You must know that your kundalinis were not raised with just your own kundalini, but something that is working it out. Something very tremendous, a big organization. You can't see it, it is microscopic. You must know, nobody got realization like that, did they? Thousands getting realization, what's happening? There must be something about. Now, how can you tell anything to such an organization? They don't like it. They know it. Actually, they are the ones who know, not the English. They know what is to be done. So your relationship with me acts as your culture. So it is a mother's cult, you can call it. The mother's culture. How we are connected with our mother. I have seen people, if somebody is rude to them, they get very angry. But if somebody is rude to me, they don't feel angry. It should be the other way around. Now I'll give an example. This Merv Griffin was funny. And both our PROs were very angry. It was natural and very, I liked it, but I calmed them down. And Wadlikar, of course, was on top of this thing. But the other fellow would not. He was giving arguments. I was just watching. If somebody had said this to his mother, there's another one there. He never came to receive me at the airport. So Wadlikar said, if your own mother had come, you would not have gone. Then one can give explanation, no, but our mother is Adi Shakti. My mother is not, she is helpless. It's not. To show your respect, to show your love, you have to go for your own gain, not for her gain. For your own gain. This relationship is for your own gain. Supposing if you strike oil, is it for your gain or for the gain of the oil? If you get to the source, is it for the source to gain anything or it is for you to gain anything? Logic, simple logic. So in that culture, you see, you really thrive and you become extremely a happy person, a joyous person. And the expression of such a person is so different, because such a person, as I told you, rises above and sees the problems of others, the decadence of the society, sees all the problems of the world. Not only that, but knows the solutions. We are not like these ordinary people who have racialism, this other diseases, I don't know what sort of diseases they have, I also forget. Racialism now, it's another stupid nonsense, you know. What is racialism? God has made somebody's color like this and somebody's color like that. And those same racists are trying to tan their faces. So, in this culture of ours, we are not bothered about superficial things. What we are bothered about is our inner cleanliness, inner beauty. But that doesn't mean that you should move about like primitive people, no. But if there is inner beauty, then outer beauty comes. You will never find me dirtily dressed. You will never find me without a sari. Even when I sleep, I wear a sari. Because in the night also I have to work, so how can I go in my dressing gown to the other world? So a person who is a Sahajogi has to be an extremely neat and a clean person. But not to tell others, but should be himself or herself. That's one of the things are very important, because others will see you like loonies. Who is going to believe you? So the one effect is from the mother you take from the source. For what? To be that illuminated quality in you, so that others see you as something great and adore, worship you. This is where we have come. Now, how your personality should. But now, when you are dealing with others, know that they are human beings made by God, not by Sahajogis, by any chance. And they will be tomorrow Sahajogis, maybe higher Sahajogis than you. So when we are dealing with others, also talk to them in a gentle way. Be kind to them. Of course, we are against gurus, against cults, against all these people. But as soon as they come, if you say, oh, you are a bhoot, the person will do right about turn and go away. So you are not given this power to be abrupt or to be arrogant with others, not given. Now all such people are calming down, because they see that what helps is your gentle, kindly, firm attitude. Only after Sahaja Yoga you can combine all these qualities. You'll be firm, you'll be alert, you'll be gentle and compassionate, smiling, but not making fun of others. So then you become a personality who is alert to see what is the reaction they are having on others. This is very important to see. So now you start witnessing others. What is your reaction on others? I have seen many a times new Sahajogi comes in. Person is trying to say something and the girl starts giggling or laughing. One should not at that time, because the person might think that they are making fool of me, or they are thinking that I am a stupid person or something wrong with me. That person will become self-conscious. I won't be able to give realization to that person. But if somebody is sitting before me and I'm trying to help that person, know that it's a very important moment of this gentleman's life. We have got it. So what? When we are pulling out somebody, when we are helping out somebody, do we laugh? That's the time you have to be very concerned and very much serious.
யஷ் மாதாஜி, கண்கள் மூடி சில நிமிடம் தியானத்தில் இருப்போம். ஜெய் மாதாஜி, கண்களை திறந்து மாதாஜிக்கு நன்றியை கூறி நமஸ்காரம் பண்ணி குண்டை நிவர்த்தி வந்தன் போட்டுக்கொள்வோம். जय श्री माता जी,
Jai Sri Mataji.
जय श्री माता जी.